Well, it's time for Out of Nowhere. We're gonna take some calls and talk some news. We're also gonna talk about Roman Reigns and how he's never gonna fucking lose. JD from New York and Joe Cronin are gonna blow your fucking minds right here on Out of Nowhere.
Welcome to the show, greasy ass fucking.
You're listening to Out of Nowhere. You're listening to the Out of Nowhere Wrestling Podcast, brought to you by WrestleCrate, WrestleCrate.com.
I smell Monday Night Bore. Sorry. Or as I used to call it years ago, Monday Night Gah. And then somebody stole that from me, so then I stopped doing it. Imagine being on someone's show, hearing someone do something, then you take it to your show, start doing it.
Yeah.
What a cunt. So, I mean, that's just a weird fucking thing to do. Like, I would never start being like, all right, JD, well, you know, we've had our fun together. I'll see you later, man. And then I started all my shows like, and this is your #1 source. Like, I mean, it would be unbelievable. It'd be really funny though if I did like if overnight I did like I did a wrestling video that went viral, right? And I picked up like 500,000 subscribers. Because at that point, right, 500,000 live new subscribers, right? Not dead subs, all brand new, all live, all want to talk wrestling. And there you are with your 66,000. Fuck it, I'm going to do it. And this and they'll all just think
what did you say on monetize this? Youporn.com?
Yeah, exactly. You
right
porn!
Here on youporn.com!
.com! Yeah, she had no idea what was... That girl was like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Like, that girl was like, what is going on? She just went with it, though. She was like, yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah, someone was saying you should have added something. What do I usually say? That,
Oh, I should have said, oh, JD.
Oh, yeah. Oh, JD.
And I know what you're saying. You're saying, oh, JT, when are you going to come at me already, JT? When are you going to come at me already, JT? Oh! Yeah, I didn't. There's people that didn't watch that are like, what the fuck are these guys talking about?
I don't know.
But yeah, no, I called the sex line as JD. You know, on Monetize This, we like to call, adult lines and kind of usually call as a wrestler. I couldn't think of a wrestler to do, and then someone said JD, and I was like, what? And then I was like, you know what? I'll call with all of JD's fucking deals. Like, it'll be great. And I don't know. I thought it was fucking funny. I was a little worried that you'd be mad at me, but it was funny.
Should have added Wrestling Hobo in the chat says that you should have added like #1 cock in your puss box.
What? Didn't I say that though? Didn't I say the number
one? Did you
one?
say something like that?
Yeah, I said the #1 cock. I thought I said that. I don't know. I'll pull it up and we'll see. But yeah, dude, Raw to me was the bore again, and once again, SmackDown. I thought
SmackDown even sucked too. But
yeah.
Like I said yesterday on my review, they're allowed to have a show like that because they've been pretty consistent. But now people are telling me today that James Ellsworth is getting a WWE Championship match, and I don't like that. You know, I don't like that at all.
I had a lot of people that were upset, but I'm cool with it. I think it's funny. Last week, I mean, obviously it was bullshit. I'll be okay with it as long as it's legit this time. And obviously I see, you know, AJ Styles beating the shit out of him, right? Like, I mean, yeah. No Dean, nobody can come down, and if anything, you know what I mean, like they make a stipulation where like if anybody touches AJ or something, they're, you know, fired or they lose their shot, whatever. whatever. Or AJ hires security to like guard the ring, something like that. And what I would do is I would have AJ beat Ellsworth, but then not only beat him, I would have him then torture Ellsworth in the middle of the ring. Like, I mean, torture him. Like, beat the shit out of him and torture him. Like, so much that Dean Ambrose comes out, and then Dean can't even get to the ring to help Ellsworth.
Yeah,
And-
I think that's what I think they'll probably go a route like that. Yeah. I mean, I don't see him stepping up and pinning AJ Styles again due to a fuck finish.
No, not for the title. WWE won't do that. I mean, that would be unbelievable, but I don't think that it wouldn't. And to me, it wouldn't necessarily be like you say like WWE won't do like the David Arquette thing or those type of gimmicky crazy things.
Maybe they'll do it for 30 seconds and then reverse the decision. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. But I mean, I honestly, that would be very bad in a way, but in a way, like, I wouldn't be as mad. Like, it's not like, the Green Lantern or whoever those people, celebrities that come to the show every once in a while and do nothing, like them winning the title. It would be like James Ellsworth is a guy who's been wrestling for years and, lots of respect, just for him as an indie performer, and he's a real wrestler, so it's not like it's, something goofy. But, yeah, I mean, I just see them beating the shit out of him. Let's see what this donation is. First donation of the night. It's James Ellsworth. OJD. Why you so negative, man? I tell my friend Jericho to put you on the list. Just wait until I make something about poop and I missed the donation. Let me see what he said.
You know what you got to do, dude? You got to make a fucking Jericho. You just made the list.
That's not a bad idea. You just made the list. You know what? JD. I don't know what I was doing. I just got distracted because I'm doing 5 different things at once right now. Oh yeah. So what did I say? Let's see if I said it. Well, someone said I did say the number one fucking thing, and you. Baby, I'm drinking. I had a Dunkin' Donuts. It took me a minute to get into your voice. Like I was really off here, but then it really.
Ready to
Yeah,
talk
you still
about
had a
sexy
slight
time.
Bostonian accent.
Yeah,
going on.
I had the Boston thing going. I don't know.
Your greasy ass poon right here on youporn.com.
I think he did a good job, though.
Can we listen to Dave Rose laugh again? Like, what is wrong with him?
Poon right here on youporn.com.
What's going on with Rose?
You hear that laugh?
I don't hear shit.
Oh, you can't hear anything. 'Cause I'm sitting here laughing and reacting to stuff you can't hear because I need to take a call. Let me take a call, and now you'll be able to hear all this stuff. 619. 619, what's up?
That's better.
Hey, what is up, guys?
How you doing?
Doing good. Yo, I heard a rumor that the Survivor Series might be 4 hours this year. Maybe the Big Four is going to 4 hours. You guys heard anything about that?
No, but I could see them doing it. They're pushing the bill on everything right now, it seems like.
Well, I mean, with the matches that were proposed yesterday, I mean, you're gonna have 5 of SmackDown's best and 5 of Raw's best, and you're gonna do the same thing with the tag teams, and then the same thing with the women. You're not gonna have anybody else on the fucking roster. That's all of SmackDown's roster right there.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I don't know if going
matches.
4 hours is a good idea, but if you're gonna have Lesnar and Goldberg, I don't know.
Yeah, 3 elimination matches. It looks like they need 4 hours.
Fucking flexing over here, guys.
We'll see.
Yeah, no, I could see 4 hours for a Survivor Series. Why not do it? Why not do it?
Yeah.
All right, great call. And now you can probably hear this. Listen to Dave Rose laugh. I want you to hear this giggle.
Okay.
I've been
No soul.
Oh, here it is.
Okay.
You hear him giggling? I've been like you hear that giggle, right?
Yeah.
Like Dave Rose doesn't laugh a lot, so when he laughs, it's like amazing.
Right here on youporn.com.
Shut up, bitch.
I've been searching all over the place. youporn.com, pornhub.com, and Night Flare is ready to go. I'm drinking Jägermeister, a bittersweet, a couple of coffees, and I'm pumped up. I got a couple hours, and I'm ready to go. Can you deliver Get Off on my TV?
Sure.
Where's the video? I don't see it.
I mean, sure, bitch.
Get off on my TV.
Daddy.
So the first thing I need to know every time I call is, are you ready?
Always.
Because this is JT from NY. And this
Put your hands in the
is your number one caller. Oh, this is the part. Here's a donation.
Put your hands in the air. If Raw gave you AIDS, put your hands in the air.
Put my hands in the air for
Raw
that.
gave you AIDS, I'm not afraid to say. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw, fuck Raw. Raw gave me AIDS.
A person that
fuck
didn't like Raw. Wow, this guy don't like it.
fuck
Some people like it.
Raw, fuck Raw, fuck Raw.
Some people don't. CJ Crumb doesn't like it.
Fuck Raw.
What's up, Benedict Cumberbatch? What do you guys think Raw will do for their Halloween special? Are they having a Halloween special?
I don't know. Is Halloween on Monday?
If it is, I'm going to be screwed. I'll be out trick-or-treating. What? It is on a Monday.
Ah, look at that. Well, you know
Monday.
WWE's gonna do something cheesy. Maybe they'll have fucking Kevin Owens carving pumpkins in the middle of the ring.
You know what they should do is construct a pumpkin in the ring, like the biggest pumpkin ever. Like have a match inside the pumpkin. You know? The largest pumpkin ever. CJ Crumb, thanks for the $7 donation. And now we got Jaff94. Joe, you sound like Cena when you did your JT voice. You also sound like a young Bernie Sanders when impersonating Goon's View. Did you see Sanity debut in NXT? Yes, I did. But it wasn't that epic for me because I've been watching all the house show stuff, so I just knew they were coming out, and I knew that was Eric Young, so it was a big spoiled thing.
Well,
so.
I knew it was Eric Young too, but that was the first time I seen them collectively on television like that. I didn't watch any of the house show footage. I thought they were great.
They were-
I love the look. I love the music. I love the whole shtick.
I loved it, but I feel like they kept them out there too long, like looking at the camera like, hey, like we're crazy, and they wouldn't take the camera off them, and I was like, oh my God, please end this. This is awkward. Like, they wouldn't stop standing there looking at the audience like...
People already tweet me that they're a rip-off DK. I'm like, no, they're not.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh, it's Decay. Decay! And hey, what's Vinny Marseglia gonna do now? Because now that's Sanity. But Vinny Marseglia has Ink Sanity. By the way, guys, shout out to Vinny Marseglia, my buddy, and TK O'Ryan, picked up by Ring of Honor, making their debut with Matt Taven as the new Kingdom, kicking ass in ROH now, guys. I told you those guys were going to go somewhere. I think it was a year ago I said they're going somewhere. You fucking watch. And someone said, who's this jobber on your show, Joe? Bam! The Kingdom. Thy kingdom come. All right? So for those of you watching ROH,
That was the name of one of the songs that my band first wrote, Kingdom Come.
oof.
Yeah.
Was it like what I'm thinking, or
Yeah, exactly.
or was it like Avenged Sevenfold's?
It was like early 80s thrash, you know.
Yeah, because me and you like that.
Task.
Me and you like that old Sepultura.
Yeah.
We got a lot of fucking metal in common, I think. We don't talk about it at all, but we do.
Everybody listening gotta go buy the new fucking Alter Bridge album. That's fucking unbelievable.
Who's
Miles Kennedy, Mark Tremonti.
Who's in Ultra Bridge? Who's in Ultra Bridge that was in something else at one point?
It's like 4/5 of Creed.
That's right.
Minus
Creed.
Scott Stapp.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so like when I gotta be honest, like the minute Alter Bridge came out,
Yeah,
like,
but Mark Tremonti was a pussy in Creed because Scott Stapp wanted that fucking soft
Shit
rock
bomb?
vibe. Now he's
Yeah.
now he's full blown metal. Now he's got a better way better singer.
okay. Well, Alter Bridge has been out a long time too. Clinton G20 says JD and Joe are going to be a big problem, man. A big problem. I don't know if you know that, but I went through a big rant about Jack Swagger on my show the other day, and we were like coming up with scenarios where, like, you know, like a woman has a miscarriage in the hospital, but then Jack Swagger pops in and goes, "Man, that seems like a big problem, man. A big problem." Fucking Jack Swagger's new gimmick could just be him coming in saying it is a big problem. Another $5 shit bum joining me and JD donating to us. CJ Crumb says, JD, can you call a sex line tonight? CJ
I'm not
Chrome.
calling no sex line.
JD won't do it. JD's not doing it. He's not as sick and sadistic as me. At least in real life, he is. In real life, JD, you are a sick son of a bitch.
Yeah, apparently I look like a serial killer.
No,
and I look like I'm gonna blow up a fucking school, according to some. So
you've killed people.
Yeah.
According to the email that I got.
Yeah, according to the people in Joe's comment sections.
All the stuff I've done, but you're a killer. Sparky Harper says, "Rest in peace, Rick Martel." Did he what? Get the fuck out of here. With a 316 donation. Thank you, Sparky, for the 316.
What did he say? Rest in peace, Rick Martel.
He's joking. He's got to be joking. I don't see anything on Rick Martel. The fuck out of here. Freak me out like that. I love the model.
Rick Martel was great.
Spray some arrogance on you.
Tyler Breeze reminds me of Rick Martel, but they don't want to run with the fucking gimmick.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Where is Tyler Breeze? Yeah.
I have no idea. Apparently he's looking for Fandango. Fandango went missing.
I've been listening to Opeth for years since it came out, man. I remember being in high school, like usually I was the people found bands and they showed them to me. I was the one who found Opeth and showed them to everybody, and it was awesome. I felt good. I was like, I finally found something that nobody else knows about that we all love. So that was great. And then Blackwater Park came out. Like I loved that CD.
Someone just tweeted something very interesting. Talvish. What's up, Talvish?
Talvish.
I can see Braun Strowman facing the Boogeyman on the Halloween Raw. I could certainly see that too.
Yeah, that is certainly possible.
I would not be surprised if that happens.
I'm the Boogeyman, and I'm coming to get ya.
Coming to rape you. In real life. No, the Boogeyman's probably a good guy. You know, he got hurt recently, like, or something. I don't know what happened exactly, but I believe I read that
I think the last time I seen Boogeyman, he was on fucking whatever that jokester show is on WWE Network.
Prank.
Yeah, whatever the fuck.
Swerved.
Yeah, Swerved. Yeah, he was in a fucking pizzeria and he came up from behind the counter and he was serving pizza and you know the people who ordered pizza, he was putting fucking worms on their slices and shit. Delicious.
Oh yeah, you're right. They barely used. There was like an outtake too. Like they didn't use the scene. They mentioned it in the show. Like this
because nobody was in the fucking mall.
Yeah, they were like nobody really was here. It didn't.
We have these two fucking idiots dressed up and nobody's in the mall.
That's exactly basically what they said in the video. That's funny. That is fucking funny. Oh no, the last time I saw Boogeyman, he was like on Cops.
Oh really?
Oh no, that was somebody else. Let's see. Fucking no. I'm in a weird mood, like a real weird mood. Like I can't even explain it to you. What do you think of apparently people are saying Hideo Itami's injured.
Yeah, I seen the video, dude. That looked fucking scary. If he's really injured, dude, I think it's over.
It's over. Get out of here. We got a Bushi.
It took him almost 2 years to come back, and now if his neck is really fucked up like that, he's done.
Talk about making the wrong decision, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's not even his fault.
You know why? It's the curse of those fucking moves. It's the curse of the Basaiku knee kick and the GTS. CM Punk, he's gone. Basaiku knee kick, Daniel Bryan, he's gone. And now the guy who they
This
took
wasn't
the
even his
from,
fault, though.
I didn't see it. What happened?
It was a power slam. You know when you're in the position and you're in the running animation of a power slam and your opponent, you know, goes for that scoop slam animation. He dropped him right on his fucking neck. Instead of slamming him on his back, he slammed him on top of his fucking head.
Oh my! Who did that? Where's the video of this?
I don't know who it was. It was Tino Sabatelli and someone and Riddick Moss, I believe.
Oh Christ!
Yeah, those two fucking idiots were on Tonight's Show. They fought TM61. But now you know if that fucks everything up, dude, because Itami was supposed to team with Ibushi.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ibushi.
And now are we going to have Ibushi out of the tournament, or is he gonna find a new partner?
Ibushi needs a partner now. Wow, I'm trying to find the video of it. Anybody know what the video is?
Someone tweeted it to me. I'm not gonna go looking for it now. It's fucking probably there from this morning. Let me see.
Wow, where's the out 4 months? Out for a few months.
Jesus.
I mean, once you start saying a neck injury out for a few months can turn into fucking a lot more after that pretty easily. Let's see if this is the video. Well, this guy's covering all the wrestling news, huh? Oh, here's the video. Oh my god.
Yeah, you seen it?
Oh my god. All right, let's see. He goes off the rope. He comes towards... Oh, that other guy did it. Not Tino. That other dude. Okay, so he comes at him. Oh, this is... What is he doing?
Yeah, Riddick Moss, dude. He fucked it up. Wasn't anything Itami did. I don't know how he got hurt the first time either with his fucking... with his shoulder, but... This is clearly not his fault.
No, Riddick slipped and then stared at Itami too long. Riddick should have been up faster, number one. And number two, once he realized he didn't have the correct footing, he shouldn't even attempted it. This is all Riddick's fault. What a dickhead. This is horrible. Oh my God, he should have never attempted this.
Yeah. That's bad.
Wow, that is totally his fault. Unbelievable. He knows it right away too. I mean, he does two things wrong here. First of all right, he throws Itami off. He falls backwards. He stares at Itami way too long.
Can you imagine what fucking the trainers are thinking, dude? Like Regal and Bloom, you know?
I don't know.
Put these fucking guys on TV and they fucking injure one of the top guys.
I'd be pissed if I was Itami. I'd be so pissed. I mean, mistakes happen, but this is... You can't slam somebody when you don't even have your footing. Let's see this in slow motion. Hold on a second. This is fucking crazy. If I was in the ring and this... Okay, he gets up and he slips. He just... Wow. You see, even Finn is pissed. Yeah, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. Dave Rose joins us. What's up, Dave?
Hey, guys. Speaking of potentially career-ending botches, moves, whatever you want to call them, last night on SmackDown, I saw that, move, that Styles clash with James Ellsworth.
Oh, right.
I was really worried for the guy. I kept searching, until I went to bed online, any news about that. And then this morning, looked again, but eventually he posted that, he was good and 100% in health and shit. But if you guys watch the replays, if you guys watch some of the cameras that took photos at different angles, it was brutal. I mean, I guess it's a good thing this guy doesn't have a chin, because the way that he tucked his head in as opposed to going out really, looked like it hurt. From all these angles that were taken, these photos, I saw these tweets and I retweeted them, but just basically saying that AJ Styles, being the class act that he is, saved this guy's life, because in this particular move, he didn't pull his legs in. He kept them out, and it basically prevented this guy from snapping his neck.
Yeah, the way that Ellsworth's head went.
Ellsworth shouldn't even been in that fucking match with Styles. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing.
Well, hold on. Before you go on, this is the second, I think, and more important reason why I was calling is my belief is, although I enjoy the guy, I like seeing the guy on TV, I like the whole underdog thing and all that, I think that making him win over AJ Styles was a huge mistake, a total disrespect, not only to the title, but to AJ Styles himself. I think that the usage of what's his name, Dean Ambrose, as the referee was cheap and easy sort of booking. It wasn't really thought out. And again, having James Ellsworth win over AJ Styles, I think, was a mistake. Well, at least in the sense that I don't think it brings prestige or respect to both the title and AJ Styles.
I mean, they did it to set up the next week.
You're exactly right. I mean, I wanted to say that on my SmackDown review yesterday, but instead of doing that and fucking, again, being negative about everything, I was like, you know what? I'll allow SmackDown to do something, humorous and entertaining. And Dean Ambrose was entertaining because they've been consistent. It's not like they put on fucking shit after shit after shit like Monday Night Raw. So a show like that, you know what? I can live with for 1 week. If they do the same thing next week, then I got a fucking issue.
I honestly didn't mind it. I knew what they were. I was in on it. I was like, this
Well,
is
there's
fine.
a lot of talk that they're going to continue to use Ellsworth, and I mean he's gotten a great response through social media, and I mean I love indie guys. I love seeing small talent be able to break through that limitation and get to the big leagues, and everyone loves an underdog story. I just don't think that they did it. They executed it properly, and it definitely could have been thought out a lot better. And I mean, I'm glad to hear that this guy's in good health, because from what I saw last night, I was generally worried for his.
Well, I mean, I was worried too, but I mean, I think he's. I'm happy with what they're doing, believe it or not, and I think next week he's going to get the shit kicked out of him.
But do you think that he deserved to win over the champion? I mean, he could still
it was
put on a great
not really
match
a win.
and
I mean,
not have won.
Bruce Cronin says, "What's up, JD and Joe? First of all, JD, you look high as hell in the Smackdown review. I need some of what you got." And Raw, fucking goddamn it, I hate when these fucking things quit off. And Raw, Joe, what are you making a bear? When are you making a bear donation? I totally donate. P.S. You look like Bruce Blitz. Fuck you.
Raw was great, especially when Roman Reigns went crazy and pulled out his penis. I like Roman Reigns' penis. My name is Skylar Fat.
Oh, Tyler.
It just never ends. It
Yo,
never
can
ends.
I ask JD a question?
Oh.
I need to ask him something. I want to get a rise out of him like I did with your sister last night.
No!
You sold me a watch and a link broke while I was giving JUSO a job.
Well, thank you, Goon bitch. I appreciate it.
Goon bitch.
No, but Joe, I mean, quite honestly, JD and I seem to be on the same page on this in regards to Ellsworth winning over AJ Styles, being the champion.
He didn't really
do you
win.
disagree?
I mean, he
Do you-
completely cheated with Dean Ambrose, so it's not really like it's not like James Ellsworth went out there and then pinned the champion. You know what I mean? Like in like a clean way, it was a big rig job against.
Don't you think it still could have been executed in a way that, although Styles wins, he goes through a lot of shit. He gets hurt. Ellsworth comes out looking like he's good, but
he did do that, Dave. He hit him with the dirty deeds after fucking him the whole entire match, and puts him down on the canvas, and then AJ Styles still kicks out. So then Dean goes back in again and gives him another dirty deeds. And
I
then
know what I
Ellsworth
saw
win.
last night. I'm just saying that I don't agree with the way it was executed.
Well,
That's all.
I think you just contradicted yourself. CJ Crum just donated
you'd say
$5
that.
and became a $5 shit bum. Says, Joe, you should answer Braun Strowman's open challenge next week. You can talk to Road Dogg about that. I'm 100% sure Road Dogg could get me to answer a Braun Strowman challenge. Or somebody over
Dave,
WWE.
you know what I wanted to ask you? I don't know if you watched my Monday Night Raw review. Not this week, but the last week when they made the announcement. I think it was this week. I don't even know what the fuck week I'm on.
Come on, Braun!
About the Hell in a Cell match with Sasha and Charlotte. Do you agree that putting these two women in this cage is the right idea? Because to me, it makes no sense. And for all the reasons that I mentioned, I'm not going back on it. People are calling me a fucking asshole, and that the feminists are going to come after me saying that the women don't deserve to be in there. I don't think they deserve to be in the Hell in a Cell.
They don't,
Be quite honest with you.
I don't know if they don't deserve it. I just don't think we need to see 3 matches.
Well, we don't need to see any Hell in a Cell,
There's-
period. But
there's
I don't
a lot of-
think this match calls for it. And the cage is there as aesthetic. It's there as eye candy. It's not going to enhance the match. It's like a desperate attempt for WWE to say, you know what, this is our revolution. We're doing it first. And you don't need to do that because look what they did in NXT. They did all this without the cheesy shit.
I see it all across the board in different ways, in the sense that I kind of think that Sasha really probably pushed for the use of the cage. I'm thinking that, again, she wants to make a big splash. Do we need it? Technically, we don't. I mean, again, there is the issue of having, it's not just 2, but 3 Hell in a Cell matches. That's a sort of cheap thrill, I guess, if you want to call it that. It doesn't necessarily add to the pay-per-view. With the women, I mean, it's unique. I'm not really a fan of it per se, just because I really don't want to see them hurt. I mean, I see that you really have to have a good, sturdy, strong body that can take pain to handle a proper Hell in a Cell match. If not, you get, I guess, sort of like that match between Seth and Ambrose that we saw, where they climbed midway up and then they just launched themselves off onto the table, you know?
The feud feels like it doesn't have any flair to it, though. It's like, no pun intended. It doesn't have any, you know, it's been overdone already, and we're at a point where WWE booking and creative is fucking retarded. They gave Sasha the title again a couple of weeks too early. I don't know why they didn't save it for a hometown victory inside the cage for her to win the title. Then maybe I'd be a little bit more invested in it. But now that
I
she's
am
the champion,
tired of seeing Charlotte and Sasha. I mean, I think it's been overdone. Yeah. I mean,
look at their division. Look at that women's division. They got fucking 4 women rotating back and forth. They don't use anybody else but those 4 women. Nia Jax hasn't been on Raw in 3 weeks.
I'm not averse to seeing them
if they want to, Nia Jax should fucking interfere in this match and beat the shit out of the fucking winner, whoever it is. Fucking rip the door off like KANE did, and just make a statement. You know what? You people are fucking neglecting me. Here I am.
I think she should rip the door open,
but that's the thing.
and then eat the turnbuckle pad like fucking George Steele.
I can't close the door on Hell in a Cell match with women. I think it would be unique. I've never seen it before, and it has the potential to be awesome. But what I don't want is to see anybody injured in that, because no matter who it is, there's always that potential, and that's. I mean,
well, we're wrestling here, Dave.
But here's the thing, though. To be honest, we're being narcissistic.
Oh my God, I'm so fucking horny. Oh my God, I'm so fucking horny. Oh my God,
oh my God, yeah.
horny. Happy fucking birthday. Oh my God, so fucking horny. Oh my God, so horny. Oh my God, so horny. Happy birthday. Oh, honey, honey, honey. Donation, donation. Time, time. Put it in my round bum.
Old man Davey, what's up? Joe and JD, my 2 favorite YouTubers. I fucking love you guys. Devious Dave Rose is smart. Shout out to the chat. Lacey Green is a cunt. Go fuck yourself.
She
says,
is a cunt.
Shit bum. Old man Davey. She is a bitch. That girl is a stupid idiot. Venom Nation.
Chunky monkey.
Old man Davey. And then Venom Nation Wrestling now chiming in with a $5 shit bum. $5. Hell in the Cell is a prop, not used properly in years, maybe since Edge and The Undertaker. Also, there is too many ladder matches, in my opinion. A WrestleMania IC title match, Money in the Bank, possibly 2 matches at TLC. What do you guys think? I guess I don't get that last part, but maybe.
Well, I was just finishing off by saying that. I mean, I think it's unique. I think the women, you know, fighting in Hell in a Cell is a unique thing, and we haven't seen it before. Is that good or bad? I can't say it for certain. I all I can say is really, you know, I am interested in seeing it, but I can see where JD's coming from. I mean, the problem is, though, again, it always falls back on creative. Storyline is necessary. You could have a great.
Tell me the truth.
Hey, Joe and JD, hope you can use the Goon 8-ball as 2 questions here. I don't know if JD has it.
I have it right here.
Oh, first, will Goldberg versus Lesnar get booed the shit out of in Toronto?
Probably
Second,
not.
I have an opportunity at floor seats for Royal Rumble. Should I go? Okay.
Signs point to yes.
Oh, God. I don't even know what the crowd here is going to do.
Okay, the crowd is going to boo them.
The crowd is going to go stupid. It always happens that way in Toronto.
Wow. Okay, well, that's that question. Now, should he go to the Royal Rumble, he wants to know.
Should you go to the Royal Rumble? At the Royal Rumble, you should always go to the Royal Rumble. It's the best pay-per-view of the year.
And it's at the Alamo Dome, dude.
Ask again later.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't think he needs to. Dude, Alamo Dome, wasn't it Shawn Michaels and Vader the last time at the Alamo Dome?
No, it was Shawn Michaels and Sid, and then it was Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker to close the Royal Rumble that one year.
Really? You're okay. I don't know why I thought it was the Alamo Dome. Maybe I'm thinking maybe it was San Antonio with Vader.
Yeah, that was also the same Rumble where Stone Cold eliminated Bret Hart, and Bret Hart flipped out on Vince McMahon because he snuck back in the ring.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not fair, Vince. You idiot.
No, I did want to add one last thing is that although I only watched half of No Mercy, the way it started, the way they went into it midway,
Mercy.
It was, to me, it was enjoyable. But then as I went back the next day and watched, because I was watching the debate, that was fucking awesome. But the day after I watched the rest of the pay-per-view, and it really went downhill. And I was just wondering, JD, your thoughts on moving the main event to the first event of the night. It's my fault I talked too much.
Oh man, I just love it.
Give me a freaking break.
I love how Dave's just getting cut off all night. This is great.
I didn't talk too much.
This was the Ugly Universal Championship 555 donation coming from Joe's Ballsack. We finally get to see the intergender Hell in a Cell match for the Women's Championship. I don't know why. Oh.
No, they're talking about Charlotte and Sasha.
Oh, because one of them's a guy?
Because Charlotte apparently is quite manly to some people.
I think Charlotte's good looking in a different, you know what I mean?
Don't say that around my brother. He'll fucking he'll argue up and down saying that Charlotte's not who she is really.
Oh,
maybe her name is Charlotte. Maybe his name is Charlie.
I gotta talk to your brother about being a psychopath.
My name is Charlie. I mean,
anyway, Dave.
I love your brother.
Going back to your last question. I wouldn't have minded the match placement if the Intercontinental Championship closed the show.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I like that they opened up with the WWE Championship.
Exactly
I didn't at first, but after hearing the crowd and seeing the match that those three guys
did you
put
like
on,
the
I didn't
match,
mind
though?
it.
I liked the match.
Which one? The world title?
No, the first match. I liked the championship title match.
Yeah, it was good.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
But I just thought that really got me going for the whole show. Like, I was kind of disappointed that I did have to leave to watch the debate, but
you would have gone back down. Don't worry.
But they can get away with that type of thing on a brand exclusive pay-per-view, though. They can get away with it. If you're talking about a SummerSlam or a fucking Royal Rumble or something like that, then no. You know, obviously not. But these brand exclusive pay-per-views, I don't mind seeing that every now and then. As long as you end with something that can be a main event. Wyatt and Orton shouldn't have closed the show. That's just me.
No, I just thought that the first match was great, and I thought it set a great at least pace. But it sounds like that pace died out throughout the night. But it's a pity because again, I watch the product because I want to enjoy myself. It's a nice aversion. It's enjoyment, amusement, and when they serve us shit, when we know that they're capable of so much more, because we know their budgets, we know that they've got 24 people on one creative team. They've got to be able to do better than what they're doing. So anyone that says, "Oh, stop bitching" or "Don't watch the product," you're missing the point entirely. So with that, I guess I'll stop talking and shut the fuck up.
Well, there was no donation that time.
What's that?
There's no donation that time. I'm looking at the Ellsworth. I'm looking at the Ellsworth thing, and I mean, it's so dangerous. I mean, when you're in the Styles Clash and you get your head back down like that, and someone he puts the legs over you, you need to be pushing off the legs if you can, or kind of like putting your arms back into the legs to push off the legs, and then you need to be swinging your head backwards like you're gonna do a moonsault.
From what I've read, people were saying that you've got to push your neck back as opposed to tuck your chin in.
Yes.
And that just the body's natural reaction is to tuck the chin in. And this has led to some people getting injured or getting their necks broken from this sort of move.
That's how fucking Yoshitatsu broke his neck.
Yeah.
Because he tucked his chin, and then when AJ Styles came down, forget about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's also, the best that AJ can do, too, is to, do that sort of flapjacky maneuver with it where you flap over, because the more you can kind of jump and move forward, the more it saves the guy, even if he didn't get his neck back. But, you got to get... You have to know that going in with that move, that you are pushing your neck the other way. Like I said, you're doing a moonsault. You're going over. You're going putting your head behind your back.
I would hope at least they would maybe get some practice in or do a briefing or something, because again, I saw that. I didn't realize I saw that. I was like, did I see that? Did I see this guy's neck hurt? I saw the guy lying really still and keeping his neck sort of not moving and stuff. Not the usual where they're like.
Oh,
they're covering
Ellsworth
their
is
face.
goddamn Gumby, though. You know what I mean? This guy is
Yeah,
Superman.
that's what I'm thinking. That he's able to bend in certain ways. But I was just when I saw that, I was shocked and I was worried because I was like, have I just witnessed a guy break his neck in the ring? Because I clearly saw that and it didn't seem like anybody acknowledged it. And then I saw on Twitter people started to say like, "Holy fuck, is this guy alive?" But I was worried for a moment because I didn't know what I saw.
Yeah, it was a little scary. But yeah,
Dave,
Ellsworth's a
Dave
beast.
before you go, Dave, I've been loving Lucha Underground.
I'm so glad to hear, and I know that like third season is like different, but like eventually I'm sure you'll get around to watching season 1 and 2. But it's so rich. That's all I can say.
What do you think about this third season?
Content.
Because Dave, it is a lot different. This season's been a little bit different. The first 2 seasons kind of built off each other, and the third season is almost like a relaunching, or not a relaunching, but
it jumps into the stratosphere sort of thing. So it's constantly evolving and changing, but it is an amazing product, and I'm really glad to hear that JD's liking it as well as making his shows regarding the content because.
Yeah.
It like this sort of indie promotion, I think, is great when it starts to make it big, get more viewership, and potentially, I always like to see smaller organizations like ROH and TNA, for example, or NJ New Japan Pro Wrestling. Just create these sort of events where they're switching talent and stuff, and I think it's just a great exposure for the business itself, being able to see what the world has to offer with different wrestlers.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it, man.
Is there anything that you're particularly loving with Lucha Underground? Because I mean, there's such a great and varied roster, and it's flamboyant. It's out of nowhere, So
Well, a couple of things I do like. Dario Cueto's fucking great.
Oh, yes.
His character is phenomenal. I haven't watched. I barely watched anything from season 1 or season 2, but Matanza, the way they talk and build up Matanza just through words, obviously he's a fucking monster in the ring, but they make him legit sound unstoppable.
Yes.
And I love Ivelisse.
Yeah. I
love Ivelisse. That's it. Which I didn't realize she was from WWE, and then I had to search for it, but I'm like, holy shit, she does look familiar.
Yeah. And well, there's also what's her name, Katrina. She was was also in WWE. She does what's her name now? I know. I think it's Katrina is her name. But whatever. Bottom line is that there's a few talents that have already graced WWE, and now they're just blowing up in Lucha Underground, and they're really seeing a lot more success, I think, because they've got more control over their character, and they're not treated like an undercard talent. They're treated as part of this big script. And when Joe and I interviewed Chavo Guerrero Jr., he really gave us some great insight as to the way they operate and what their intentions are, and it really is admirable because they take this thing to the next level, and they really do have a love of wrestling and lucha libre. They don't quell to the commercials or the channels and stuff. Like shit, you know how much commercials we saw yesterday?
Right.
Like it was unbelievable. It didn't stop. We kept getting commercials like every fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Especially close to the end. I mean, is
Yeah.
that really how you run a fucking show? And on Monday it was even worse.
Yeah, the commercials have been, I think, out of control. And for the first time in a while, like they used to go in the middle of a match and you used to be like, "Ah, damn it!" But really, for the first time in a while, the commercials have literally hurt the match and bothered me and taken me completely out of what they were supposed to be doing. And I know you say you got to pay the bills and all that stuff, but it is absolutely ill-timed, like very badly timed.
And the cameras yesterday were particularly bad. They were blocking. They just didn't know what angle to film at.
Well, I don't give a fuck who's in the main event of Monday Night Raw. They should not be taking a commercial break as soon as the match finishes the introductions, and then they come back for like 3 or 4 minutes and then go to another commercial break. That's not a main event.
How about this? Maybe this is a little crazy. Maybe this is a little old school. But how about an entire match with no commercials.
Well, they used to do that. They used to do that back in the Attitude Era. Jim Ross used to say, "Oh, well, this is the last commercial break we're taking, and I'm going to stick with it till the end of the show."
Right.
You know?
Even if they take one, it's like make it at a time where like and throw out if you're an announcer, right? And I know it's not up to them; it's about who's directing them. If you can at some point during the main event, note everybody knows we're gonna have a commercial break around this time. At the beginning of the match, when the match is underway and it started up a little bit, at some point, have somebody say, and we're trying to hold off. There's a commercial break coming. We don't want to miss this action. Hopefully at some point we'll get a quick chance to take a commercial break. Hopefully, and then continue on with the match, right? And then when they get outside and someone gets knocked out for a second outside, or they both go down outside or whatever, you know what I mean? Have them take the commercial break.
But let's be honest though, they introduced the fighters in the match. And then they go to, they start the match, and then they go to commercial. I mean, and they just came back from a commercial. It's incessant.
It's to a point now where you know where they're going to take a commercial. Like when Michael Cole says a specific something or something happens in the match, like you know they're going to go to commercial like soon after that. You know?
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It really is.
And it takes away from
I
the
mean, we shouldn't get used to what SmackDown did last night. They took a commercial break and then they did the split screen. You know, how often are they going to do that? I don't know what the reason for that was for last night.
I enjoy that they do that. It's all about getting the sponsors on board. If the sponsors don't like it, they won't do it. That's why they wanted to do it, but the sponsors went on board. Now they brought back sponsors that are on board for it. I think it works. I think it's like, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch what's going on the screen. I don't want to miss what's going on. And you almost feel like you're watching something you're not supposed to be watching, so you watch it more. But then at the same time, I did hear about the girl with her period that's putting the Tampax inside her. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I am gonna buy Tampax someday for my. That's like this is great. So like actually it works. Like I'm actually getting the advertiser's message. Like I'm like, oh, I am hungry for Wendy's. But then I'm like, oh, look at fucking AJ Styles just fisted Dean Ambrose. You know, so like I'm getting both information, but normally I would either do something else or I would just be fast forwarding through my DVR. So I never would have seen any of these commercials, but I was forced to see them because it was on at the same time as the show. I think it's brilliant in some cases. Also, guys, before I forget, shout out to the man. He said you guys were all beasts and we had the craziest listeners of anybody else. Then he sent me a nude photo, and I'm just kidding. Drew Galloway, what's up, Drew Galloway? TNA, hope you get better soon, man. Hope Drew Galloway gets back. Kick some Aaron Rex ass. Thank you for following me on Twitter, Drew Galloway, you absolute beast. And Drew Galloway says that you guys are the craziest listeners on YouTube. Look at Drew Galloway.
He wears a hoodie, so hopefully he won't get shot by the cops.
You know, I saw Drew...
Well, actually, not by the cops, by a... wannabe night guardsman.
Oh,
that's more appropriate.
Yeah, you're right. You know, he debuted in WWE before he came on TV. Me and Leah saw him at the South Shore Music Circus in that small little venue, and he was. I remember thinking he needed new tights, and then he showed up on TV with those tights, and I was like, oh god! And they only lasted like 3 weeks, and then they had new tights for him.
Oh, by the way, Justin Gabriel, a.k.a. PJ Black from Lucha Underground, he broke his ankles when he had a mishap in one of these jumps where you jump off one of these big buildings. I can't remember what the acronym is.
Off the building?
You know how like in Dubai and stuff.
Was he doing parkour?
No, it's called like Sight or something like that, where it's 4 letters. I can't remember what it is.
Stupid? Oh, it's more than 4 letters.
And yeah, they jump off tall buildings with like flight suits and stuff, and you know they try to glide out of harm's way. But
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He went to he broke both of his ankles.
Yeah, you should check it out. This is kind of ironic, but he was there in South Africa as like a return show, and on his day off prior to the show, he went and he did this this jump with the parachute, and he came down hard and broke both his ankles, so he couldn't compete in the show.
Oh my god, dude. What are you doing that? That shit scares the shit out of me.
No, he's advertised as this the Darewolf. That's what they advertise him in Lucha Underground. He's this guy who's extreme. He's always doing extreme things like parkour and all this other stuff. So, yeah, I guess he's just living at kayfabe.
Jesus. Well, I mean, I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, you know, I'll just take this money here, and I'll just say that I'm a daredevil.
Yeah, that would be my preferred option.
Right. Like, that's what I do in everything. All right.
All right, guys, I'll let you go. Take some other calls. Find somebody who's more entertaining than myself. But
well, you're
yeah,
the only one. You're more entertaining than me and JD. All right, bye.
Yeah.
Oh, Canada.
Dave. Dude, you gotta watch this this fucking skit. Well, not a skit. This video with the fuck is his name? Sam Roberts, and he had Nancy Grace.
She walks out on him.
She walked off.
I saw it.
Oh, you saw it?
I saw it, bro.
She's a fucking bitch.
I hate Nancy Grace. She's a bitch. Bitchy bitch. Sam Roberts don't even like you. Jim Norton was jacking off in the studio.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I didn't like anybody in that room. I'm not a fan of any of them. I like Sam. A little bit.
Cool. Sam's alright.
I'm just jealous that I'm not on fucking satellite radio and I don't get to interview the WWE wrestlers every day.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I hate Sam. Other than that, he's awesome. I shook his hand. He did an interview with me. I even called myself an asshole in front of him. I tried to belittle myself in front of him, and I didn't know if he got what was going on, but wow, he's Sideshow Bob.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You know, I'd like to pile drive Sam Roberts into like a vat of ketchup. I don't know why. That's really bizarrely random, but I feel like he added Jim Norton to his show. His show got better because he's got Norton over there. The bald-headed freak. Remember when Norton was like fucking like fat as fuck? Like he was a little...
How long has Norton been with him? I don't listen to Sam Roberts. I don't know. I seen the video today.
I don't know. Ever since the satellite people were like, Sam Roberts is boring by himself. So they put Norton with him. So Norton, Sam Roberts would be like, hey, I thought that the other day I did this and that. And then Jim Norton goes, fucking pussy, dick, cock, balls, fag, fuck. And they're like, wow, this show's great, guys. It's unbelievable.
Dave said that Sirius should hire me and you.
They should. We have fucking ratings that are unbelievable, and we're on YouTube. I mean, we're on YouTube only, built ourselves to basically 100,000 viewers on YouTube, if you combine us. And actually more than that if you count the views we get. But it's like, dude, and these people have the backing of like a major fucking company, a billions of dollars fucking satellite company. If we were over there, it would be unbelievable. Anybody scanning through their radios or like, what the fuck is this? They'd be like, I am listening to this now.
Can you imagine this show fucking amped up with like great production and fucking all the sound bites we could use, And
stars and shit on the show. The thing about these other shows though, JD, is like it's like most of them, it's like they get celebrities on. So all their clips, none of their clips and their takes are mostly good. Most of their clips and takes are them just interviewing celebrities. So big whoop. If I have every day a major celebrity come on my show, like if it's going to do well in views because I'm having someone big on my show, we can literally make a show that's us and people are watching just because of us. And then if you add celebrity to that. But
wait, he's on every day, Sam Roberts?
I think so, yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about Sam Roberts necessarily. I'm not necessarily talking about Sam Roberts. I mean, I listen to Sam a little bit, and I really like him. I get furious because, I didn't get hired at the one point the Sirius satellite radio was like, oh, no thanks or something like that. And I was like, like what? I was like, bro, put me on the radio. The ratings will blow.
I should go down to that fucking studios in Manhattan and say, listen, get me on the fucking airwaves.
Just bang on the door. How about you make a lot of money and we make a lot of money? Why don't we do that? You don't want to do that? Well, okay, fuck it. We'll just waste money on ads. Because if we sold the ads on satellite radio or on radio, regular radio, which wouldn't be that good because we wouldn't be able to do our shit, we would make so much money in ads it would be out of fucking control. what do we make, 2 cents or a cent every time someone sees an ad, or less than that, like 1/10 of a cent every time someone sees a fucking commercial? These dudes, it's like these fucking commercials are worth a ton. You know, if you go look up online what your worth is when a commercial plays, it's like, dude, you should be making $800 a video, and that's not a lie. What you're actually, that's what I'm doing. You'd be doing $1,500 a video with the ads, amount of ads and views. So it's, dude, it's not even close. You get raped on YouTube, and you want to know. And people say, Joe, how is it possible that you don't make $800 a video when, you know, blah blah blah? Well, it's real simple. YouTube keeps 90-something% of the money. That's why. Because when you make a video, and if it does really, really, really well, and it gets 50,000 views, and I make $10 from it. If it gets 50,000 views, say I make $10. Well, YouTube makes fucking $200. So it's like
YouTube takes at least 50% of all your earnings.
Yeah, it might be more, but yeah, it's at least 50%, no doubt. If you go in your analytics and look up what the video made in revenue, and then look up how much you made in the revenue. I think it's like 80-20. It's not even close. The CPM is all fucking weird. And now videos, like I'm getting videos of mine are getting unmonetized every second because they were cruel or fucking whatever the fuck, weren't ad friendly. So that's why donations are good. Thank you guys, by the way, for the donations tonight, because we don't get paid even close to like what we should for what we do and how much because it's just so many people are on YouTube. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
But we should be. I know people with listen to this. I know people with 300 people that listen to them on podcasts. Like, I'm talking about every time they upload a podcast, their audience is like 250 to 350. I know people that are making fucking
Universal Championship. Ooh, that looks the same as. Oh, give me a freaking break.
JD's Goons has donated $555, the ugly WWE Universal Championship. Do you guys think James Ellsworth will get an entrance theme anytime soon? We'll talk about that in a second. But no, JD, I know people that make thousands a week doing a podcast that gets viewed in a total by the end of the week after they do 3 podcasts or 1 podcast, gets like 500 views in a week. And they do like $3,000 or $1,000 a week because they know how to. I know a lot of guys, by the way. And I've told them, like, hey, help me. They go out and get these sponsorship deals with people.
Yeah.
Which is now, we need to get on that because those sponsors pay more, way more, because they know what's going on and they're like, yes, I want to be on that. Just like radio sponsors. Look at radio, dude. It's almost pathetic. You see some radio shows, like, it's like, how many listeners did this radio show have all day, And it's like, oh, yeah, well, 10,000 people.
I really haven't had anybody come to me and say that they wanted to monetize my podcast though, on like iTunes and Podbean.
No,
I would love to have that happen. That would be another great source of income. But nobody's really fucking come to me yet.
No, because what I'm saying is you have to get them. That's what these people do. They go out and get them, just like they buy and sell ads like a radio station. But the funniest thing is, some of these radio stations, even like AM stations and shit, and other stations, it's like, dude, these people they'll get like 10,000 views. And like your video will do 50,000 views, and you'll make like $50. Well, the radio station makes like fucking $5,000. It's like,
yeah,
what the hell? Like, so yeah, it's a weird medium. It's a weird market. Let's take some phone calls, and we haven't done any phone calls yet. 339-226-6610. It's Out of Nowhere, episode number 45, and
coming up on 50 episodes.
Yeah, we're getting there. 864, what's up?
What's up, Joe? What's up?
Oh, JD! Oh, JD!
Yeah, but I was just rewatching them earlier. I was watching your Resident Evil videos, and that's
Resident Evil.
And that was a hard game when I got through that, JD. But I'm really enjoying you playing that, and I'm really enjoying you starting your My Career mode of Mr. 9 to 5.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna do some good things this year. So episode 2 and 3 will be up tomorrow.
Yeah, it's beast. And also, just wanted to give my thoughts on Raw and Smackdown and get to anything about this week. But I kind of fell asleep through both of them, in all honesty.
Well, I don't blame you. WWE stale.
Yeah.
WWE's just in a bad state right now. This is what they typically do. They go into autopilot mode throughout the rest of the year until we get to the Royal Rumble, and then they wake up again.
Yeah, but I am really entertained with freaking Lucha Underground right now. Matanza, like you said, is a fucking beast.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying what they got going on over there. I hope to see more of Johnny Mundo plead with Cueto to get a title shot. So I'm looking to see if Mundo is gonna go one-on-one with Matanza. Should be interesting.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'm waiting for Cueto to show up at a school.
Spin the dial of doom in the fucking in the lunchroom.
It's just fucking. I love it, dude. He's got like that old like every scene with him like in his office and stuff. It's like I'm watching a cool like late night like show in like 1996. It's really weird. I like it. 864. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate that. 919. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Joe?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Hey, JD, how you doing, man?
What's up, man? What's going on?
I'm doing good, guys. What's going on with Raw for Monday? Because I don't know how bad the show was, but when they did the booking and the women's division and everything else, guys, it was like terrible. But SmackDown Live last night was like kind of a little bit good, you know. But out of that, it wasn't worse than what happened from Raw Monday night. So.
Quiero.
What do you guys think about that?
Did you hear what he said? I missed what you said.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. But anyway, I did enjoy watching NXT or I had to watch it on Daily Motion. I was shocked when I saw the group Sanity appear, and I couldn't believe Eric Young revealed his mask. I was shocked when they did a number on Ty Dillinger and Bobby Roode. I kind of figured he had to get out of Dodge because he didn't want no part of them. So I couldn't believe they showed up, and I know you guys saw it. So I thought it was good. It was awesome when they appeared earlier night. So
yeah, it was wild.
But I did get to catch up watching Lucha Underground earlier as well. Oh, and by the way, 2K17 game was awesome. I got a chance to play it after I got it yesterday. It was way better than 2K16.
Oh, it's good. I got to download. I'm going to download it. Thanks for the call, man. What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ, he just went.
I don't know, man.
I think he just recapped the whole show in that call. he went through everything like that we talked about. I was trying to tell him.
A question?
I don't know. He just kind of every point we brought up tonight, he like was like, yeah, that thing happened, and then this. It was like when Saturday Night Live with what's this, Chris Farley, like when he had the guy John the Beatles guy on. He's like, hey, remember when you were in the Beatles? Like he just kept going through everything, man. 2K, yeah. NXT was tonight, and Lucha. Like it was like, but there was no new information. But dude, thanks for the call. Glad you're pumped up. You just reviewed the show, and I did want to tell him, quiero hacerte el amor toda la noche. I don't fucking know.
I don't speak Spanish.
Hagamos el amor. Motherfucker. Let's go right now. Let's go right now. Come on, JD. Tengamos sexo. For my man. I wanna see you naked. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. I don't care if your fist goes up my asshole. Roman Reigns.
Can anyone tell me who the young Professor Snape-looking guy is in the front row of all of the pay-per-views?
Oh yeah, so there's a tall guy who apparently has a lot of money.
Fucking Dave Rose, fucking doppelganger.
Dave Rose's dad is in the front row. We should ask Dave that when he called
Someone
earlier.
said he's a fucking indie wrestler, but I don't think so.
He's a fucking rich guy. He's fucking rich, dude. I mean, that's $500 a night.
I don't know.
If you're lucky. Might be more. I mean, eres fabuloso en la cama. I don't fucking know what's wrong with me tonight. I'm in a weird mode. Let's take another phone call. It's Out of Nowhere, episode number 45. Fuck you! Who's the demon?
Hello?
574.
Oh.
571, what's up?
Oh, what's up, Joe?
I am out of my mind. How you doing?
Yeah, it sound like it. I just wanted to. What's up, JD? I just wanted to.
Yeah, you sound like it. We'll get that one.
Hey, JD.
Yep.
I know you seen NXT tonight, and Nakamura, man, he was taking out those security guards. That was nuts. Like his mellowness is something that's a gain to him, but it's also a loss when it comes to being in intense rivalries. And he brought that tonight with Kinshasa, a security guard, and he did to Joe.
Yeah, he did. He
Kinshasa!
Kinshasa that fucking fat security guard on the ramp on the stage, and then he did it to Joe in the ring, and then he walked off.
Right. I also wanted to talk about something with the women's division that you said. I was on Joe show. I was on the Monday Night Raw show on Joe 2, and I talked about it. I know you said like the Raw women's division has lack of depth, and SmackDown uses all their pieces. But my question is, my complaint about what you said was like we haven't really seen a good women's match from SmackDown other than the one at Backlash. Whereas like what Joe said, like every time Sasha and Charlotte in the ring, despite the feud being tired, I'm game for it because the match is usually good. Like even the SummerSlam Botch match where Sasha almost died, she was good. I mean, that match was good.
Yeah, but we've seen it. This is going to be what, the 5th time that we've seen it? I mean, that's a little overkill. I mean, how many times they got to fight until we get the fucking point? And I do agree with you. There really hasn't been a standout match on SmackDown when it comes to the women besides that Backlash six-pack challenge. But, I mean, nobody's a really standout woman in that division besides Becky and Alexa Bliss.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Are they trying to build Naomi up? Are they gonna make that a triple threat match or something?
Naomi is it looks like she might finally get a spot, to do some damage in that women's division. But I mean, the women's division as a whole for both brands is not there. It's just not there. WWE would rather build the big names on Raw, and they want to forget about everybody else. And on SmackDown, they want to give everybody equal opportunity and have whoever grabs the ball, flourish. But
right.
I don't know. It's just not where it's supposed to be, in my opinion.
Right. And I got kind of like one more question, then I'm gonna get off the phone because I know a bunch of other people want to get on. But is this just me?
Bomb.
And we all know that the Y2J has been the best. Brand split. But is it just me, or has his comedy and stuff like that kind of taken away from KO championship run? Because I feel like other than probably Ambrose this year, so far Kevin Owens had a really disappointing Universal Championship run. Maybe it's because Rollins not a babyface fully yet or something, but I don't know.
No, it's because WWE is not positioning Kevin Owens as the most important champion on their show. It's still Roman Reigns. Right. He's not the most important person on their show, and he's holding their #1 championship. Right. So right then and there, he's already a failure.
Right. I feel like a show is instantly worse just because it has Roman Reigns. Like he instantly devalues the top guy. He's not gonna be the top guy. Like he's not the top babyface. That's Rollins. He won't be the top heel. That's Kevin Owens. So I don't really know where they go with him. I don't know. To be honest with you.
I don't think anybody knows, man. Roman Reigns is still the guy. That's all you need to know. No matter how many times we want to fucking bitch and moan, Roman Reigns is still the guy, even after his violation. So.
But do you think he main events WrestleMania again?
Probably not. I don't think so. I think WrestleMania is going to be big this year. I don't think Roman Reigns is going to be in the championship picture by that point. I think Finn Balor is going to come back. He's going to win his title back.
Yeah, it's kind of what I've been thinking too. Thanks for the call, man. I want to give a shout out to Brian Smurthwet. He just donated €2, or is that pounds? I can't see. Hi guys, it's Brian. Just wanted to say thank you. Just want to say thank you to all your fans for the love and support I've been getting after what happened. So big thanks to you all. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, I believe he tweeted me saying that he lost his father yesterday.
Yeah.
So.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
Am I crazy? Why did I not realize this? I don't know.
So,
that sucks, man.
Thoughts and prayers to Brian for sure. I know he's a sub of mine, and he's a Patreon, I believe, as well. So.
Yeah, I know Brian. I just didn't know. I guess I missed out on it. I hear a lot of things, but yeah, man. Sorry to hear about your dad, man. That's awful. But he's watching us now, I think. But yeah, awful to hear about that. I don't know how it happened, but thank you for the donation and the message. I saw it just now popping up. And what else do we get here? And he donated directly to my YouTube channel, so it wasn't on the air. That's why we didn't notice it. So sorry to hear that, man. And thank you to Jesse for trying to alert me. I think Jesse was trying to alert me.
Yeah.
And everybody in the chat who let us know about it. Okay. Well, now that I want to die because death makes me feel sad and terrible. So it makes me. I mean, I don't know. We all have somebody that's going through shit. Well, somebody's dad did, yeah. I mean, I lost my dad when I was 8. You know, JD lost his grandfather. We've all lost somebody. I got a guy at work. His mom it's not good. It's all bad. Shout out to him if he's listening. Hope you know. Hillary's the beast! No, I was just loving that Alex Jones thing.
Did you hear the rumor, dude, about Matt Hardy wanting to film an entire TNA Impact Wrestling episode from his home?
Yeah, I did. Why not? I mean, they've pretty much...
He's calling all the tag teams and all the best tag teams in the world. He's calling the Young Bucks. He's calling the Briscoes. He's calling maybe the Dudleys. Who the fuck knows? Oh, it can't be the Dudleys because Devon is a fucking agent now.
Yeah, you're right.
But, yeah, they're going to have the last episode of the year take place in Cameron, North Carolina on the Hardy estate.
Oh, that's what you do, right?
Yeah, why not?
Maybe. Oh my God, dude! Imagine if he rides a fucking horse or something,
and then he buys TNA. That's another rumor.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know if he's serious or not, but
that's a lot of money. I don't know if he had. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Just I can't believe. I mean, he could, but I don't think Matt Hardy has more than $10 million.
Nah, I don't think so either.
So that would be all your money. If not, you don't have it. So. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, he could be a $50 million, $100 million. I don't know, but I don't know a damn thing about Matt Hardy's finances. But I would bet that he doesn't have more than $10 million. And maybe I don't know, but I don't think he's buying it. He could go in with somebody else maybe to buy it, I suppose. But I can't see that he would be able to do it. It would be cool if he could. Isaac sent us a thing from Midroll.
I've just seen that.
I've gone on to Midroll. Every time I go over there, they're like, "We'll contact you soon." Maybe they don't ever get back to me. I think it's a big scam with these fucking people or something. So,
do you make your own fucking price for ads?
I guess. I mean, it hasn't worked for... I've signed up for it twice before. I mean, maybe it wasn't... It was like, it was like...
Oh, shit, look at their advertisers. Dunkin' Donuts? Wendy's? Ooh.
I mean, we can register again and try, but I've signed up with them 3 times and nothing happened.
I wouldn't mind Dunkin' Donuts being a fucking advertiser on my podcast.
That'd be the balls. I mean, we drink it all the time.
Drink them every day.
Yeah. I mean, we just and plus then I could drink it on air even more. So
I'll look at that later.
Yeah, go ahead. I've been denied a few times. Thanks, though, Isaac. I've been denied a bunch. Keep on denying me.
What do you think of this Paige situation, dude? You think she's intentionally trying to get fired?
I gotta say yeah, because who else in her position?
Everything that her family said, it was like a fucking doctor's note, blah blah blah. This was all bullshit. It was all like a cover up. And she took and WWE came out and said today that she took an illegal substance. So like she was taking illegal drugs.
Yeah, but I mean, if you take Adderall, it tests positive for illegal drugs, right?
Yeah.
So it could be.
Give me that hell yeah!
It could be any of those things. I just got a donation. Becky's placenta has donated. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ.
You fucking guys with these names, man. Jesus Christ.
Donates $3.16 and says, "You missed my donation, Joe. I think you I missed it again. I think you were away. Can you read it?" Becky's placenta. Where was it? Oh, here it is.
Give me that hell yeah!
WWE will never do this, but how much better do you think the product would be if the pay-per-views were cut down to 7 pay-per-views a year? Also, why did WWE not do war games between the two brands using a single steel cage? I don't know, man. I don't think they'll do war games, but you know they're going to do the Survivor Series, Raw vs. SmackDown. You'll get that. And if anything, the WWE is adding more pay-per-views. They're going the completely opposite direction. You're fighting for less. You should be fighting for just the regular amount because WWE has stepped up the pay-per-views. JD, I believe we're on the course to see 8 additional pay-per-views a year or more.
There's 19 pay-per-views total for the year.
Oh,
19. Good. It's good for us. More content
is.
for us to make, but it is a little overkill. It's too much.
Yeah, for all the people that are like, they need an off season.
Fuck that.
Fuck you. It's baseball now, motherfucker. It is baseball.
Off season in WWE.
There's no need. There's no need to.
All they have to do is cut down on the live shows, dude, because there is too many injuries. There's potential for too many injuries, and the attendance for some of these shows, dude, for SmackDown, for the touring brand, it's fucking pathetic.
The problem is they don't have enough big stars because
no, not at all.
So all the stars have to go and perform. I mean, dude, can you imagine? You know, when I was little, you'd go to the shows and like Hulk Hogan wouldn't be there, the Ultimate Warrior wouldn't be there. You'd be like, oh, cool, Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart are there. You know, and that was it. All the bigger people, like Macho Man wasn't there. You know, but I do remember going to a house show once, and there was a tag match with Mankind, Stone Cold, Kane, and I remember thinking like, whoa, Stone Cold's here, like because usually at a house show, you know, Hulk Hogan didn't used to come.
Yeah.
So it was like, whoa, Stone Cold's here, but it's like these guys are carrying house shows. Just they're going to house every show, man. Seth Rollins isn't just showing up every Monday, you know. He's doing like 6 shows a week or 4 shows a week. I don't know what it really is, but you know, whatever it is, it's the travel on top of that. It's the travel that kills you, and then you get in there and start throwing your body around, you know. So, but hey, fuck it. It ain't gonna be shut down. It's gonna be more. If anything, it's going to be more. So anybody who wants less is barking up the wrong tree. JD, anything else that we missed that you were thinking about?
There was something else here. I don't know. Vince McMahon apparently is not in favor of the cruiserweights anymore.
No, that didn't take long.
And they're changing the 205 weight limit on Monday Night Raw because they want to expand the division to give others a chance to be featured as cruiserweight, like Sami Zayn and Adrian Neville.
Right.
But then that would take away
Sin
from the whole
Cara.
mystique of the whole fucking thing. You know, like why would you change the 205 weight limit?
When are they going to change it? Because Sin Cara, I thought they mentioned him being in it, and he's like, what is he, 220?
Something like that, yeah.
Or Hunico?
Yeah. But these guys are already doomed to fail. They're changing everything that made the cruiserweight so special. Sucks.
Yeah, they're in trouble. I mean, it's not that it's anything we didn't expect. I mean, to me, it's like, go out there and go crazy, and like, cool, it's different. But it just speaks to how Raw has been going. Raw is a discombobulated mess. Really, unfortunately, it is. And you can't argue against that. SmackDown is way more put together. Less is more on SmackDown.
Yeah, because SmackDown is booked like an NXT light, you know? It's 2 hours. It's got Ryan Ward, who used to book NXT. He knows how to continue storylines. Monday Night Raw doesn't know what the fuck they want to do from match to match to match.
No doubt. Raw is the old. And you got all these guys who are new, who should be fresh, and they can give you great matches. but the storylines are so, everything is just not. That's what I say. If you're like, how do you feel about Raw? You know, I would say
there is no fucking answer.
And with SmackDown, it's like, how do you feel, SmackDown? I like it, but I hope it gets better. I'm liking it.
WWE's thinking about taking the IC title off fucking Dolph Ziggler already.
Who said that?
I don't know if it's Meltzer or not. Let me see who reported this.
I thought he looked great coming out with it the other night. I was like,
they're thinking about
cool.
giving him right back to the Miz.
Well, I could see that happening.
So fucking stupid. Samoa Joe possibly going to be Braun Strowman's first real opponent.
Really?
Yeah, that'll be his main roster debut. He'll come up and beat Braun Strowman, and then go on to fight Lesnar at WrestleMania.
What?
Yeah, that's rumored. I mean,
that's
what they're talking about.
That would be so terrible for everybody.
Joe versus Lesnar?
Joe versus Lesnar would be dumb.
Why?
Lesnar would kill him.
Joe's the only one. Like I said, I've been saying Joe or Nakamura are the only legit ones that could stare down Lesnar and actually make it credible.
I say put Joe in there with him just because he can get the shit kicked out of him. Mr. Mammoth says, Sin Cara, you fat fuck. You should be at the Botch champion. You should be the Botch champion, fucking goon. Stay away from CWC, says Mr. Mammoth with a 316 donation. Thank you very much, Mr. Mammoth. Oh. I gotta get out of here. Guys, that's all the time we have. We had a lot of fun. I gotta get out of here. Me and JD are gonna exchange pitches.
Oh yeah.
If you know what I mean. Hit JD up on his YouTube channel. If you guys aren't subscribed to JD, what are you doing? 60-something thousand subscribers. He's almost at 70,000 subscribers. On the way. Thank you guys for getting me to 40,000 subscribers. JD, it's almost 70,000, so get over there and subscribe to JD from New York. Off the Script, one of the hottest shows in wrestling right now. And subscribe to me if you haven't done that. Click that red subscribe button down below, unless you're an asshole. We'll see you on Twitter, at JD from NY206, and at Joe Cronin Show on Twitter. And support us on Patreon if you can. That's the only way to help us, I guess, other than donating live. And shout out to the chat tonight. The chat was on fire tonight. JD, what else you got?
I don't know. If you guys like WWE 2K17, which a lot of people seem to be enjoying it, My Career, uploaded right now, man. Episode 1. Go check it out on my channel.
All right, there we go. I'll see you tomorrow night for my TNA review. And monetize
and Joe
this.
will delete all of you.
I'll delete. 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 Monetize this Friday. See you for that. And October 21st, the Hardys will be in Fall River, Massachusetts. Come on out and hang out with us. It's going to be fun. Don't miss that, man. That's going to be wild as fuck. Even goddamn Jimmy Hart, the Mouth of the South, will be there. So Out of Nowhere, episode 45. We'll see you next Wednesday. Girls. Not like most girls. Hey, face the facts, JD. Kurt Hawkins will never show up because he stole my gimmick.
Oh, yeah? I hope he doesn't show up. Fuck.
He said he was going to have a match on Tuesday after he said he was going to debut twice before. He didn't show up.
And face the facts, he's terrible.
Face the facts.
Sorry, Grim. I know it's your buddy, but he's terrible.
At least when I said face the facts. He's face the facts. I think I'm better. I did not sleep with that young intern, but I did rape those other women. Mustafa, system of the planet. It's only the Emperor. You don't know the power of the dark side of the Force. fuck off and die.
Who does that riff, dude?
I'll take all of you.